and welcome. Oh my god. Where am I? Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to another broadcast here on the CranKy Ducklings, to our third broadcast of the day. Technically, we were live earlier with ESL Open Cup Americas. Even before that, we were live with ESL Masters Winter Americas as well. And now we are here with the KSL. And I know what you're thinking. Hold up. KSL, isn't that over the weekend? Isn't Korean StarCraft League over Saturdays? And yes, that is true. Usually we are casting KSL on Saturdays over the weekend. And we did cast KSL this weekend as well. That's true, we casted it live. But last week, not this most recent week, but last week, we actually missed out on the KSL. We were busy covering the ESL Masters B stream, and we could not be here for the Korean StarCraft League week number 32. And as a result, some of these matches are a little bit dated. They're a week old, of course they are week olds, but I hate missing StarCraft. I hate missing out, Bobby, okay? We weren't able to cast it live, so we are here catching up. A bit of a catch-up stream here today. And it's something that we did last week. For example, last week we were catching up on WTL and all the WTL matches that we missed. Here this week we're catching up on all of the KSL that we missed out on. And I believe maybe on Thursday or maybe later on this week we can catch up on some GSL as well. GSL is something that I do want to catch up on. We covered the round of 16. We haven't covered the round of 8s or the quarter or the semifinals or even the finals. And we'll get there. We'll get there when it comes to the GSL. Just wanted to catch up on KSL first. And yeah, I have of course not actually been able to tune into these, but this is a replay cast just for full transparency. This is via replays. These events did occur quite some time ago. So if you were watching live yourself, you know, whether it's on Chicken Man's channel or Dave Tessa's channel, then these are matches that maybe you have already seen and already witnessed, which means predictions are not open. Predictions are not going to be open for these matches. Instead, we're just diving in, and at least I'm diving in blind. And yeah, looking forward to it. Looking forward to what we missed out on, and catching up on all this StarCraft. All the StarCraft. Yeah. Like, you look exceptionally white, like a ghost. Oh, it's over. Hold on. Is that better? maybe my lights were on a little bit too strong. I don't know, but yeah. I have noticed that if my lights are too bright, like bam, I'm just like, oh my god. I'm blinding white, puppy. Blinding white. All right. Well, up first, as you can see on the screen, we have a PvP. We have a PvP for you between Astrea and Nice. And I also want to catch up with this because, of course, there are some of these players that are competing in the regionals for their respective regions, such as Astrea in the Americas, such as Nice in Asia as well. I do think it's worth keeping up with the state of these players and where they are at as we are getting into this. Game 1 is going to be on Golden Aura. Let's go. Let us go. And spawning in the bottom right hand corner of Golden Aura, we have the American Protoss player, the red Protoss, representing Maturino Esports. It is Astrea. And spawning in the top left hand corner, we have his opponent. We have the Taiwanese Protoss, the best Protoss, the best player in all of Taiwan, representing Starlight Twinkle. It is Nice. We go. And already things are popping up. Okay, I was not expecting this, but both players are going for low ground expansions. We have gateways here on the low ground for Nice, a gateway as well for Astrea as well. Okay. Maybe I haven't seen enough PvP on Golden Aura. Obviously, I'm fully aware that this map layout is quite defensive in nature, and we have seen a lot of players be very greedy on golden ore. A good example of this is Dark. Dark, for example, does go gasless on this map, just to take advantage of how close together these bases are, but I just love that both Nice and Astrea have adopted to go for an otherwise economic opener on golden ore of all maps. I'm ready for it. Let's go. But now both players are going to be delaying each other. Gases have been taken, both for Astrea and for Nice. A little bit faster for Nice, actually, which could lead into a faster Stargate as well. But now Cybercores are on the way, and a Zealot is in production here for Nice to try and deal with this pesky probe. Meanwhile, Astrea is refusing. A little bit late here. Astrea, he was refusing to make a Zealot. It is a ways off here. And as a result, we could see a pretty big delay on this expansion. Pylon is thrown down. Zealot comes out for Nice. He's going to swipe away at this Pylon already. Meanwhile, still on the way here. Another Pylon thrown down. Oh my god, restart. Okay. Canceling the Zealot, going into a Stalker instead. Gas is, of course, being prioritized. And as a result, Astrea, he should be going for a Stargate first. But yeah, just a really interesting turn of events here as we do force a cancel. Another Pylon is thrown down, and eventually we're going to be seeing a full cancel here. Astrea going for a Twilight Council, not a Stargate first. Okay. Very interesting maneuver here from Astrea. Twilight, that is very suspect. Very suspect indeed. He should still be looking to expand, but yeah, going for never mind. It's a one-base all-in. And the Twilight Council should have been a tell for Nice. Like, it is very unorthodox to go for a Twilight Council before expansion. So even though Nice hasn't seen the rest of the gateways, he can assume. Can assume what's going on. We have one gateway on the low ground. We have 2 gateways here on the high ground. It's going to be 3 gates in total. We can set up a proxy pylon across the map. Again, one base all in from Astrea. Back at home. Nice. Great minds think alike. We have 3 gates on the way in the main base. We have a 4th gate here, so Nice is going for a 4 gate off of one base. No tech though, no Twilight Council, just full Clown Fiesta. Okay, and here we go. Nice, he has arrived here. He is up a Zealot. He's gonna be able to shoot first. We're gonna trade a Stalker for a Stalker, but here come reinforcements, and oh, Nice gonna be losing maybe an additional unit. That is a second Stalker going down. A big overextension from Nice. Pylon goes down. We're going to be able to take down the Zealot, but that does depower and actually delay one of these gateways. But the other gates have finished up. More Stalkers are on the way. There is no point, or there is a slow warping point here with this Pylon. Nice, going to try and overwhelm Astrea. Takes down the Pylon. Just keeping this gateway depowered is actually a really huge pickoff here for Nice. Another slow warping of Stalkers are on the way. Meanwhile, Blink still in production for Astrea. Still not quite done. Cybercore taking a lot of hits. Oof. Here we go. We're diving on into the army. Bit of miscontrol there. The Stalkers, we need them on the front lines. Trading 1 for 1. Looking at the unit stab here. Nice. He does have a Stalker lead, but we have a shield battery. We have an overcharge, and we have Blink as well. As Blink is about to kick in, the Cybercore taking a lot of hits. Should it be going down as well? We have a Robo back at home. Cybercore being rebuilt behind the mineral line. Nice, just trying to force his way forward here. Again, still up in Stalkers. Blink is huge. Oh my god, avoiding some of those shots even. Very nice Blink control from Astrea. So far, so good. Of course, Nice still up 2 Stalkers as well. A couple of shots were wasted though. I think that was one volley on the rocks that could have been on those Stalkers. Sentries coming in. Sentries are okay, if only there wasn't Blink already. That's a problem. Force fields, they force out Blinks. That's all they do. Astrea does escape. Behind this Twilight Council on the way, it looks like to get into our own Blink. Nice, he hasn't seen the Robo. He doesn't know that, I mean, there's already detection. Something like a Dark Shrine isn't going to be enough. Immortals are on the way, and Astrea, he actually bypasses the main army. Oh my god. Astrea, he's defending with 1 Sentry, 1 Immortal, 1 Stalker, and this makes sense, because Nice doesn't have Blink. If he tries to push up this ramp, this Sentry is going to completely shut him down. His army's going to be cut up. We have an overcharge available as well. And Nice is out of position because Astrea pushes in. Takes down the Stalker. Takes down the Pylon. And do we recall back? We have to recall back home. We recall back into the main base. But alas, Pylons are going down. Gateways are being depowered. Oh, and Nice is expanding. A rough expansion here for Nice. I mean, this is basically him transitioning. Meanwhile, Astrea is working on an immortal army. Looking at the army size itself, Astrea, he's slightly ahead. Blink is on the way. And Astrea also expanding. Okay. All in all, I want to give the edge to Astrea. Both players are about to have Blink. I believe Nice still has the stronger Gateway army, and that is true. He is slightly ahead in Stalkers, but the Immortals changed everything. You can be up 4 or 5 Stalkers. 2 Immortals more than make up for that, and as a result, army-wise, I still have to give the edge to Astrea. We do have a robot to even get a Warp Prism to reinforce across the map. Here we go. We are threatening a move out. Defensive robot on the way for Nice. If time goes on, if Astrea doesn't push out, and if he allows this robot to finish up and actually get going, then Nice, he can make up for his deficit by getting into, of course, his own Immortals. Oh my, Astrea double oh my god. Astrea gonna be double expanding here instead. Very bold move. Okay. Not the direction that I thought this was going. I assumed that we were just gonna push out with 2 Immortals and look to end the game, but no. We're looking to get ahead economically. Okay. Let's go. Hello there. Speaking of, Hallucination waddling across the map is going to get shut down. Astrea likewise going in for his own scout just to make sure there's nothing crazy like a Dark Shrine on the way or maybe a fast robotics bay for fast disruptors. Hallucination comes in and does get eyes on the robo, on everything in the main. And soon everything in the natural as well. That is 2 more gateways. That's going to be 6 gates in total for Nice. Looking at his vision, he still has not seen the third. Third is now up and running. Yo, we have observers in every attack path actually. Astrea ready for anything. This nation hasn't sorted. Can we deny? We can! God, just constantly denying scouts over and over again. Nice, now taking his third, but he's fallen a little bit behind because Astrea, he is far ahead in the worker count, making 3 probes at a time. +1 attack is on the way, far faster than his opponents. Now, Nice, with this gateway explosion, we could try and commit to a 2-base all-in. We have 6 gates. We're about to have 8 gateways with even more on the way. So a 2-base 8 gate all in. That's a lot of gateways. That's a lot of Stalkers. That is true. No Immortals. We just had that robo for the Prism. The move out is spotted though. Astrea, he sees. He's ready for it. Looks like he's anticipating a move out into the main. No shield battery here in the main base for Astrea. Meanwhile, Nice, he took down that observer. He blinks into the main, but there are Immortals waiting for him. A good force field. Immortals are stuck behind this. Overcharge doing what they can. A lot of Stalkers are going down. Nice, can he break through? He slowly is, but now the wall has been broken. GG's gonna get called. The Immortals bust in, and Astrea will take game number 1. Oh my god. GG. And that is what I want out of a PvP. That is oh my god. That was wild. For both players to have the same overall game plan as well. Remember, it started with a gate expand setup, but no one expanded. No one expanded. We had Astrea go into 3-gate blink off of 1 base. Likewise, we had Nice go for 4-gate. 4-gate over 1 base. No blink, very delayed blink. And initially, it looked like Nice had the advantage, had the edge. But once blink kicked in, then he kind of lost that. We saw Astrea was able to outposition him, was able to outmaneuver him as well. And Really well done out of Astrea. It is just a little bit unfortunate how the builds interacted with each other. Again, Blink is just such a massive advantage to have over your opponent. It allows you to just have so much more control of the game, control of the army, control of just the sway of battle. And with that, Astrea does take game number 1. Oh, let's go. And we're getting into game 2. Vámonos. Vámonos, papi. Vámonos. Getting into that second game. Gonna be on Alkyone. Let's go. And spawning in the top right hand corner, we have the American Protoss player, the red Protoss representing Macherino Esports. It is Astrea. And spawning in the bottom left-hand corner, we have his opponent. We have the Taiwanese Protoss representing Starlight Twinkle down in the series, but not out. It is Nice. Here we go. And I feel like game 1 may have spoiled us a little bit, but now we're getting into game number 2, and we do have a much more reasonable start here. Gateways on the high ground. Should be 2 gate openers all around, and winding it back, the reason why we had gateways on the low ground in the previous map is just because on Golden Aura the choke points are just so narrow. You can get away with a little bit more greed on Golden Aura regardless of what race you are. We have seen a lot of greedy moves on Golden Aura to try to take advantage of the map itself, but here on Alkyone, 2 gate openers all around. Oh, and Astrea, where are we going? As the probe is going to be sent out towards the mineral patches, we are mining and kind of creating this pathway towards the right hand side of the map. Do we take the gold as a natural, or do we try to set up a proxy Stargate, which is very common on this map in this matchup? There we go, the probe is moving on out. This is looking like a prime location for a proxy Stargate. Now, the downside to this is that, again, it is very common. It is very popular to throw down a Stargate here. We have seen some players, as a result, throw down their Stargates a little bit further back at the bridge, or even behind these rocks, like at the center base location. But Astrea, no fear, he just throws down his pylon, and his Stargate as close as he can to his opponent. Meanwhile, we have Nice scouting across the map with his probe. Still hasn't gone into the main base, but oh, looks like he has come across the wall. This is something you can do, but you can rally over to the other side of the map, and yep, he does see, hold up, where's that middle patch? You've mined through, you've broken in, and now Nice knows 100% that there's most likely a proxy here. There it is, Stargate is thrown down, and Nice is on his way to see it. Now, because of its location, even if Nice spots this proxy location, he actually can't really punish it. He needs to mine through these minerals. He needs to mine through these mineral patches to actually bust in and try to shut down this pylon. And there we go, Stalkers are on the way. He has opened up the pathway, and he has found the proxy. Let's go. Stalkers have arrived at the same time while Nice is distracted trying to focus down and depower this Stargate. Here come 2 more Stalkers, but we come out just in time to defend. Nice is in position, and he will shut down these Stalkers. Trading blow for blow, Stargate is depowered. We do have a second, or we do have the probe still sharking around, looking to repower it if possible. The depths are on the way, expansion being taken. Astrea actually going to be committing here to one base, throwing down a Stargate back at home. Oh my, that is not what I expected. Okay. This feels a little bit stubborn here from Astrea, but unexpected nonetheless. As the Stargate is going to be targeted down. At the same time, we'd have 2 Adepts shading towards the main base. No wall! Uh-oh. There is no wall here on top of the ramp. A bit of a misstep here from Nice as the Adepts get in, and they can one-shot probes. 1, 2, 3 workers going to be going down. We're going for a 4th as well. We are wreaking havoc. 0 mining going on right now for Nice. Ay, ay, ay. Finally an Adept goes down. Finally this is going to be cleaned up, but this is more damage than really that should have happened. Oof. Not like this. Meanwhile, we do have that first Oracle coming out. It looks like Astrea wanted to be a little bit safe. He does throw down a stasis trap first before moving out across the map. And again, the last thing that Nice really expects is another Oracle. And we're throwing down another proxy. Oh my, what's going on? Nice being so aggressive here. Went for a Stargate into a Robo into Expand. Very tech heavy. Here we go, the Oracle comes in. Now there is a shield battery done, so it can't actually do too much damage. We can see a stasis trap in the main base, or we can try to activate the pulsar beam on the left hand side of these mineral patches. Meanwhile, Nice is getting in position. He did have a spotted probe, and he does see said Oracle. Meanwhile, across the map, once again, the wall is not a wall. Adepts are looking to shade in, and are we going to commit? We are not. There's too much in position, but that was a pretty important scout. Nice does confirm the Stargate and the Robo as well. So again, Astrea, he may not have Blink, which is what Nice is going to have. Nice has Blink with Gateways, Blink Stalkers in general. He's going to be up against Immortals and maybe Phoenixes. I'm curious if we're going to be making use of the Stargate or just Immortals. One Adept does go down. Hallucination Scout does confirm the tech, or even the lack of tech. I'm curious if we could even go up to a second. Oh my god. This is all off of 2 gateways, by the way. We're going into a Forge and a Twilight Council. Astrea, he does have map control. He's being very active here with this army, but really he's just puffing up his chest. He's just trying to be threatening while he just takes up behind this. Nice bold move. He takes a third. Astrea is going to be looking to try and punish that though. Here we go. Oracle into the main. The units are in position. Meanwhile, the army is clashing. Oracle is going to be forced to pivot away. Astrea rotating towards that third base. Does activate the Guardian Shield, and we are trying to focus down the base itself. Good force fields. 1, 2 Stalkers going to be going down. A third Stalker as well. Astrea, he's bleeding out too much. Oh, no! He baits out the Blink. He baits the Blink out. 2 Stalkers go down. The sentries as well. And we can just ignore this army. We can keep on pushing. We get on top of the pylon. And Astrea is trading surprisingly well. Oh my god. Forced to recall in the end. Can we focus down the Immortal? We cannot. The Immortal will escape. The army gets out. We're bleeding out some of these Stalkers, unfortunately. Looking at the resources lost tab here. Nice lost 6, sorry, he killed 6 Stalkers and he lost 2 as well as 3 of those sentries. Oracle coming back in. Nice does have momentum going his way, but he's pushing into an Immortal. No shield battery on the low ground, and here come the Oracle. Oh my god. Getting 4 kills, getting the sentry as well. Behind this, Adepts were warped in. Probes are going down, and Astrea is going all in behind this. Instead of trying to catch up with a third base, he throws down a massive gateway explosion and Glaive Adepts. Glaives are on the way. The probes are coming back too soon! Oh my god. Nice. He ideally would have had a better economy, but probes are going down left and right. 7 probes going down in total. We're getting an 8th. We're getting a 9th as well. And we're not done. Nowhere near. Blink Stalkers are out of position. They shut down the Adepts at least. Stasis Trap is going to go up. Massive Stasis Trap catching, what, 9, 10 probes. And back at home, the upgrades are about to kick in. How many gateways in total? It's going to be 3, 6, 7 gates. 2 base all in out of Astrea. Nice. He should have had a better economy, which leads into a larger army, but because of the constant Adept and Oracle harass, it just is not the case. Here we go, looking at the units tab. Nice is ahead in Stalkers. Oh, so we're going for another Stasis Trap in the base. No! No reaction. Delayed reaction. Okay, this time only 2 probes. Only 2 workers do get caught. Here we go. Oh my god, a massive snipe on the Prism. A massive start here for Nice. First Immortal goes down. Second Immortal is going to be going down as well. But what about the Gateway Army? Zealots are trying to close the distance as well. And it looks like I want to give the edge to Nice's main army, but there are so many Adepts, and we commit to the shade. Get on top of the army. We get on top of the Zealots. More Adepts are coming from across the map. We could even try to just go for purely economic damage from here. But no, we go toe-to-toe with the main army instead. A really awkward fight for Astrea. Nice, trying to pull them apart, but more Adepts are coming. They're all coming. We even just turn around and fight for a moment. And GG gets called. It just becomes too much. 15 probes went down. And Astrea will take the series 2-0, advancing on to the next round. GG. GG, well played. A wild series, a wild game there. Oh. And yeah, with that, he will take the 2-0, but that was a very aggressive PvP, and again, that is what I wanted out of them. As yeah, with that, Astrea, he's going to take the series. He's going to be advancing on, but a shout out to Nice. He was able to keep up and go toe-to-toe with Astrea when it comes to the chaotic nature of this PvP, which again is what I wanted out of this series. It was amazing, it was beautiful. Of course, Nice does bow out. It is a single elimination tournament, but GG nonetheless. As Astrea does advance on, and we're going to be following Astrea here into his next series. It is going to be Beyond versus Astrea. Let's go.